bit of smoke. Wow. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and back in Cave Creek, and I'm here with Jimmy Sheehan, friend of the channel. And well, Jimmy's got an absolute beast here today. Jimmy, what year, make, and model is this one?
A 1960 Chevrolet Biscayne.
And this one has a name. What's that name?
It's Bisquik.
You'll see why. So let's take a look at this, and wow. Come right alongside me. First of all, a great 60s Chevy style. It's kind of, you know, not a car that was loved after the 55, the 56, and the 57, but over time, it keeps getting better and better looking. And I'll show you the side of this one. Jimmy, what excites you about this vehicle?
Oh, just look at it right away. You can see those fins on the back in 1960. The color, black. I mean, it's just perfect on this car. The right amount of chrome, the right size tires, the 5-speed Tremec, the Curry rear end, and it actually has nitrous oxide in here.
What am I getting myself into today? Some people are saying, well, a 1960 Biscayne, Jim just told you, Lou, you should be fine. Let's pop the hood on this thing, shall we? We've got it in the sun for them.
And one more great surprise, 496 John Ligenfelter.
Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this, how it comes off the dash. Wow. We've got the air for Arizona.
About 800 horsepower, I believe, with the nitrous.
Oh my goodness. Which again, we will not be using the nitrous today. And when we turn it around, Jim will tell you why we're not going to use it today when we show you the trunk. This is a big engine compartment, and yet it is filled up with that. Wow. Okay.
All muscle.
All muscle. All right, well, let's look at the size of that radiator for this thing in Arizona. All right, let's fire it, shall we?
Sure.
Let me listen to that idle. Can you step on the brakes for a second? That is the whole marching band coming at you. Go ahead, give it a rev. And we'll turn it around for you. Is the business side of this car. No, I know you're thinking the engine is. Well, take a look at those fins. The dual tail lights on each side meant it was a Biscayne. And look at the pipes. They're about the size of a Peterbilt's pipes coming out of the back of this. The V8. Do we have the keys for the trunk?
Absolutely, inside.
Thanks. While you're doing that, I'm going to show this. Look at those great fins right there, how they cove inside there. And while Jimmy's opening that, that just has a great stance on this one. Wow. And the nitrous oxide. As if you need that. Have you used it yet?
No, I have not used it.
Yeah.
The previous owner used it, and he lost 2 rear ends.
Yeah, so we're not gonna use it.
We're not gonna use it.
We're gonna learn from his mistake. All right, we'll close that.
Okay.
I don't think it needs that. I want to show one more time the side of this car, because that is just... How sinister is this car? How long you had it now?
I've had it for 6 months.
Okay, 6 months. So you've known about the car for a while.
Several years.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the interior real quick, may I?
Sure.
Thanks. Obviously, it's restored and modified. Really nice. The different materials there.
And what's been added, Lou, is a 5-speed Tremec in there now.
Oh, really?
It was an automatic. It's got a new curvy rear end and a 5-speed Tremec.
It's got the right amount of pedals.
It was originally automatic until about 3 years ago.
Which just makes it a little more fun. It's a lot of
fun. You'll see. You'll see.
And let's go take our ride.
Okay.
So Jimmy and I are off in another excellent adventure. And this time we're in the 1960 Chevrolet Biscayne known as Bisquik. We just showed you that monster engine, but I want to show you the view as we're driving as well. Because, well, that's pretty spectacular. And I get the feeling I'm only going to be going this slow for a little while. So I'll let you take some of that in.
Ready to launch.
Like a roller coaster.
It is. A thrill ride. A thrill ride.
All of us smiling like little kids. We can't help ourselves.
An 80-degree day in Scottsdale, Arizona.
There you go. You can feel this whole monster pull. Holy cow.
Now you know why they put a 5-speed Tremec in here.
For sure.
To get up and go.
Well, that 5th gear just for any type of gas mileage, for God's sake. Holy cow. This thing at a 4-speed, it'd be out of gas in about 4 minutes.
Get your seatbelt on now, Lou? Of course you do. We always drive safe. Here we go. Ready?
Ready. That's fantastic.
Get up
wow.
and go. Get up and go.
Jeez. This thing's a fucking Bronco.
She sure is. It's kind of like a volcano, you know? You get that little eruption going, and then it wants to go.
I like that. Like a volcano. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. And those, you can feel the big back wheels are trying their best to grip. They're saying, come on, we're trying, we're trying. Holy cow. Man, does this run nice.
Beautiful day, beautiful day.
Does it run cool?
It runs very cool, and it's very much a sleeper. You see a little bit of that appearance, you know, the black-in windows.
I don't think this is a sleeper. Nobody's sitting back on, oh no, that's just an economy car. You should be fine.
Well, inside the cab, you really don't hear that thrust until you get on it. You ready, Lou? Let's go thrusting. There we go. A little less rubber on the tires. A lot of smoke.
Wow. The neighbors are calling 911 right now, and the fire department for that noise.
There you go.
Wow. That was great. I knew that I was looking forward to this one. It did not disappoint. Holy cow. And yet, at the same time, it drives relatively nicely.
That's it. It's a sleeper. It wakes up once in a while. That's all.
Jimmy, it's not a sleeper. You're never gonna pull this off as a sleeper.
If I hit the nitrous, I agree with you.
Okay. I don't even want to think about that. Holy cow. Wow. Jimmy, you were saying about the motor. Go ahead.
So I went to a little car show on Saturday morning, and a gentleman walked up to me, and he said that he was one of the original builders of this motor, and he wanted to take a look at it, and he realized, you know, the only thing that's been done differently is they've added disc brakes, and they also added the air conditioning to it. So, but the Sill motor, the 496 Lincoln Filter, is still doing its proud.
Wow.
He was happy to see it.
My goodness. Well, that is quite the experience. I mean, I know you've got a lot of cars. How does this one kind of rank?
You know, in the muscle car world, with that 496 in there, this is the top. This is number one right now.
Wow, you've got a 427 Corvette and things like that, some other ones that we've done, but gee, many Christmas. That,
Rubber and 4 gears.
yeah, and it seems like it likes it.
And it really does.
Yeah, it seems like it almost like the front grille kind of smiles when it's doing that. Holy cow.
Well, the previous owner went through 2 rear ends, and he's got it set up perfectly right now. Good friend of mine. So we made a deal, and now it sits in my garage.
That's wonderful. I just want to show you guys this ride as we're wrapping up. Such a beautiful ride.
Unknown location in the middle of the desert.
You know what's nice too is the car behaves well. I mean, it really drives like a nice car. You know, going up these mountains, or you know, going up your mountain here. I mean, you know, you're driving something like a new Corvette or something like that. You got to go a little slow so you don't chip things. But this thing, since it's a little higher, just goes right up the hill, as you can see.
It is. It's a real easy driver, but you can drive it right on the track. You can probably beat everybody there.
Wow, what a great car. What a great car. What a great view. I thought I'd give you that view right there. That's spectacular. What a way to wrap up a video than that view right there. Jimmy!
Hey, Lou. Before we get locked up.
Yeah. So, yeah. What a fun time. The last episode, right? But we're smiling all the way in jail. We'll be great roommates there. Jimmy, what a great time. What a great treat. Thanks so much for sharing this great car.
Thanks for some ground pounding with you.
Thank you.